Hi, hello, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. It's Friday. Friday is always a pretty decent thing. Um, we are getting hammered with snow here, so I'm pretty glad that I am in here with you playing video games instead of out there in the snow. That's pretty much my plan for the whole weekend. I'm not going out. It's not fun. I hate snow. I don't know why I still live here. But yes, we are in the Mind Flayer colony underneath of Moonrise Towers, and we are ready to go down to the second Ketheric fight. So pretty excited about that. And then we'll do Ketheric. We'll try to do the Thaniel quest quick today, and that should pretty much take care of everything I want to do in Act 2, meaning that we'll be finishing that up today. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. So let's hop right in here and go give Ketheric a smackdown.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
How do I play this? Right, okay.
I need to find a way forward.
Alright. It's time for the thing.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Who will preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Shit, no! Father!
A lot of yelling.
Now, it's really time we were going.
Nobody on my side
We'll
knows how to
empty
sneak.
this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
All right, off and running. There's a skeleton right here. With a candle. Shadowheart's inspired. What the hell? All right. We got Ketheric up here. We got some tentacle boys around. We got these guys over here. And the thing is, we got to get over here and get Aelin freed. Because while Aelin is still captured, he continues to be invulnerable, as you can see from the thing. So we have to get somebody over there first. That's our main goal. So who's going to get over there first? Probably... I don't know. Well, we got another cutscene, so let's think about it here for a little bit.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I just want to be free of my parasite. I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot and you along with it. And what is my place, Ketheric? Why is the prism so important to you? What is my place, Ketheric?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Enough talk, let's finish this. Persuasion. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. You're planning on betraying your allies. If you ask him, you're planning on betraying your allies, he just says, yes. And that's the end of it. So let's try persuasion. See if we can still talk our way out of this. We need an 18. Let's go. What's our luck going to be today? Oh, okay. We got it. All right.
Repent? Would that even be possible?
Perhaps.
No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is.
Wait a minute. Holy shit, we just skipped the first half of the fight. Wow. I didn't slay shit. He threw himself down a hole.
The Triad help us.
We're kind of on our own here, Will. Okay, do we still have to save her? Okay, yeah, he's invulnerable. Do I have Misty Step, don't I? No. Yes, I do, but I used it. Shit. Let's do some look in here. Will should still have it. Okay, well, let's go right here. And just... Will has spells. Does he have a Misty Step spell? He does. Can I cast it this late after moving? Can't. Alright, well, I'm over here then. So that's cool. Almost get everybody else where they need to be. Or close as we can get them to where they need to be. Like I said, he's invulnerable. So I don't want to get too excitable just yet. This is going to be crap. This is going to be... I wonder if I can... We'll find out.
Fleet of foot.
His highest is... No, his highest is strength. So if we... Ooh, look at that! Well, we can... Well, no, because he's invincible. Will's just going to chill out here, too. Alright, we saved him the Mind Blast. That's nice. It doesn't matter if he's frightened. He's frightened just means he can't move. And disappear. He's blown through all of his lucky rolls already. How is Shadowheart all the way up here already? Oh, okay. Okay, we got 2 channel divinities, a little channel shot. Let's just go. Well, no, let's try to stay ahead of everything here with just a little. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, Karlach's already got. No, Karlach. Okay. Alright. Okay. She's no longer caged, so he's no longer invulnerable. So now we start the smashing. We got to be careful though, because everybody's bone chilled whenever they're in his presence, which means they can't get any healing while they're up there. So anybody that needs healing has to climb down. You'll see right there, bone chilled. So if you're up here, you can't regain any hit points, so heals don't work. So you have to climb down. Get the heals. Aww. We're gonna try. What we're gonna try? We're gonna try fireball on these guys. No, we're not. So I can't hit all of them. 9%. You still managed to hit one of them. You can dominate an Asimar? That doesn't seem quite right. Oh, oh. Every boss fight, we lose Karlach, like, immediately. Like, every single boss fight. It's crazy. Ah.
Take you. Take you.
That's not great. What'd that do? Oh, didn't do anything because I saved against it. But oh, it's a slow. Oh, taking damage ends its condition though. That shouldn't take much. Two misses in a row. That's so crap. Can he move? Yeah. Very nice. Young William. Oh, that hit hard. That was a 43. I saw a 43 up there. 43 radiant damage. 26 slashing damage, 8 force, 2 acid, 43 radiant damage. That's fucking paladins, man. That's crazy.
One life to my life. Sustain.
Hmm. Oh, rage ends early if Barbarian hasn't attacked an enemy or taken damage. I didn't realize it was an either thing. I thought it was just you had to attack. I didn't realize taking damage was And I didn't realize that was an option.
Take you.
I think my paladin is the only one that did damage to Merkel.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
What am I? Oh, the haste wore off.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
Chosen of the Dead Three?
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What hope do we have if the gods themselves are involved? I didn't come here to fight gods. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Alright, cool story. We have a crumpled note here. I don't remember what the crumpled note says. Papa, I love you. Love from IZ. Aw, that's Isabel. That because it made me sad. Oh, what do we got here? Ketheric's Warhammer, 9 to 21 damage, weapon enchantment +1. That's versatile. Part of me is tempted to go sword and shield, and I have no idea why. I don't think I'm gonna, but there's a temptation there. All incoming damage reduced by 2. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving rolls. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that. I'll probably give that to Minty. I'll probably give all this to Minty just so she has stuff. Just in case Will decides he really wants to suck at everything. Nope, I said I wasn't going to take Minty. I'm still going to give her some good gear because she's like naked. Not naked, but she's naked. Alright, let's get out of here. Ketheric's down. Hey man, there's stuff over here. I don't know if I ever realized there's a desk over here. There doesn't look like there's anything on it. Ooh. Transline, amulet, absolute, invitation. No, there's nothing on it. No, okay. Get out of here. Let's get out of here.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How?
I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him? We'll find out when we get to Baldur's Gate. I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him.
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'd use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Oh, Will's got something to say. Of course Will has something to say.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him? What do you know about Gortash and Orin? What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Mazora said you can say what led to your pact in exile. It's time to know the whole truth. Yeah, let's just get this out the way.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I wouldn't give up my soul, if that's what you're getting at. The place could burn to cinder for all I care. I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe. I'd give my life if that's what it meant, because I'm a paladin.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
What's the Cult of the Dragon? I've never heard of them.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the Dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you. Use your words, Will, and leave my mind alone. Yeah, use your words. Use your big boy words.
I'll paint the clearest picture I can. Below the mount, I saw 5 totems with dragon heads carved on top. Each head held a massive orb in its jaws. Around each totem, 5 robed figures were chanting. First softly, then loud as a banshee's wail. There was a crack of thunder and a gust of wind. A storm descended, and one of Tiamat's 5 heads appeared from within it. That's when I felt Mazora's lips against my ear, and heard that same canny whisper. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it. She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mazora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel.
She never stops, does she? Not for a second.
Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mazora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do. You took on 25 cultists on your own. I find it hard to believe. And what about your father? What about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mazora had swept it clean. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the cult of the dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
We'll return to the subject later.
I understand.
I don't really want to talk to you anymore. No, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, what are you doing here, Withers?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Forget that. What are you doing here, Withers? Yeah, what are you doing here, Withers?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again, do illithids possess souls?
These abominations are soulless, surely. I'm not sure. Don't all living things? I admit I haven't thought about it. These abominations are soulless, surely.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Speak plainly. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
No. You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Leave.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Oh, hold on, Shadowheart. Let's talk to Aelin here. Ah, yes, this scene.
Aelin. Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
We didn't actually get to
May
see
he
that.
rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Go get it, girls. Go get it. Chihira. Hey, Minthara's here.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
You almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
I'm beginning to.
When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws.
Chihira's great.
It's time for me to hunt my prey.
Chihira's so great.
You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'll be glad to have you by my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Driving me
There's
nuts.
a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Over here's Minty.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
It suits you.
Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here. We must be free if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them, all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
Old flame. So it's personal? Good, let's take her down. First Merkel, now Baal. I feel like we're in over our heads. So it's personal? Good.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination? You committed atrocities in the name of those lies. What could you tell me about Orin? There was another with Ketheric, Gortosh. Do you know anything about him? What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no god. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
He's such a good character. Once she's dead, the cult will need new leadership. Perhaps we can take her place. We'll be heroes as the saviors of Baldur's Gate. Is vengeance the limit of your ambitions? We'll be heroes.
Let them think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short and bloody path. I know it well, and we will walk it together. But Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the chance to seize something much greater. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
What would we do with that power? A bold gamble. How can you be sure it's possible? Madness. We need to eradicate the cult and the Elder Brain. I have to behave. Madness. We need to eradicate the cult and the Elder Brain.
Madness would be to let the Absolute's potential go to waste. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
It's going to be glorious. I can hardly wait. I fear we could lose everything if we try to take control. The future you propose is shaped by violence. I'd prefer to find another way. I'd prefer to find another way.
There is violence in your future, regardless. With me, you can at least be sure the violence will lead to glory. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
You may be right. I'll keep an open mind. Maybe I'll change your mind. If you go to Baldur's Gate, you're going alone. Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain.
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
I thought that if I could free you from the Absolute's control, you might be a worthy ally. Most people would be grateful to live, not suspicious of the Savior. You were simply too stubborn to die. I thought you would be a worthy ally.
So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragslin do not stand with us under your protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy, it concerns me. If Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Or died trying. I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful. I do have one more question, though, before we continue.
Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away?
Coming here was my best chance to learn more about the tadpole, possibly even cure it. I want revenge on those who did this to me. The cult are a threat to the world. I aim to eradicate them. Walking away wouldn't have helped. While the tadpole lives, I can't be free. I was just looking for more people to kill. We'll go to number 1. Coming here is the best chance to learn more about the tadpole.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word.
Oh, yeah.
The city awaits.
Your party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
I need you to go to camp. Sorry. I can't take you with me, Minty. Not yet.
Should mind my
Possibly not ever. Those are arrows. We're gonna send this to camp. Nope. Gonna send this to camp. Send this to camp. Send this to camp. That versatile? It is. We're gonna do a double check on that, so we'll send that to camp too. And this is ocean. Great. Let's go. What's this? Okay, last light in.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know. That's why I just recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city? I will seek more allies in the city. I'll think about it. I will build an army to rival that of the Absolute. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Now can I go to this thing? Alright. Where are we at? Okay, we're here. Okay, let's get... I'm gonna get orienteered. Right here. Oh, I'm out of short rest. I should probably do a long rest after this then. Don't loot him. Is he dead? He's dead. Alright, well. I guess we won't be lifting the Shadow Curse. I guess we won't be getting Halsin. I guess I done fucked up. Well. Good to know. Good to know. Where is that? Also healing. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I guess that closed everything. Wait, there's this guy. Punish the Wicked. That's the ledger. Okay, let's go to him. We can go to him yet. Punish the Wicked. You want to go hell? Okay. Well, they get the Yankee map. I think that just takes us back to the other way in. Very well. Hi. Oh!
We will leave soon enough. No. The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
How do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
Alright, here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Here to make sure she sees justice. Let's see what she has to say first. When punishment is needed, my hand will not shy from the blade. Sure, let's do that one.
The Raven was right. We were fated to meet. Break her, my friend. Most thoroughly. Witness.
He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
What did the Dark Justiciar actually do to your friends?
She gave him a dagger each. And told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3. To start stabbing. And not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Anything? Then hurt yourself as Ben and Mark did. Stab yourself. Pathetic. You murdered your friends. You're a coward. There's nothing you need do. This wasn't your fault, I promise. Alright, if I'm playing a good paladin... Why do I always start turning evil towards the end of Act 2? Every single time. There's nothing you need to do. Continue.
What I did was wrong. And I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her.
What happened wasn't her fault. She deserved forgiveness. Do not speak to me like that. You whined more than she did. Do not speak to me like that.
You're right. Now is not the time for talk.
You really gonna try to throw hands?
You have crossed me.
He's gonna try to throw hands.
And for that, I end your pathetic life.
I gotta kill a bird too? Well, guess you probably shouldn't have tried to throw hands. He who was, what ails thy mind? The queen was clear, a full retreat to the Shadowfell with all due haste. He beheld the fate of lover's whisper. After a 10-day in the darkness, she knew not her name. These lands are rich in tragedy and memory, but our minds are vulnerable to the malignant curse. Lover's whisper strangled her own raven this morn. Her raven! The queen was incensed at the loss of her child and struck Lover's Whisper down, as was her right. Return at once, or I will be forced to report your desertion. I guess we'll take it downstairs. Everything else, but what Madeline got on her? Oh, I take. Silver tray. Who was Raven? Raven. Does the Raven have stuff? Nope. All right. Call it. I have. Hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. We are back. Now, we got this. We want to this. Yeah, this is 921. I'm at channel +1. I'm at channel +1. 2 acid, 1d4 psychic. 2 acid, 1d4 psychic. They're the same. They're the same weapon. 1d10 plus 5. 1d10 plus 5, but if it's one-handed, it'll be 1d8. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same weapon. Just one's a hammer, one's a sword. Give her both. Give her both. What else do we have? We could give her old armor back, but meh. And then and that has acid damage on it, so I might. Yeah. Sent boots over here. Where'd the boots go? Where did the boots go? Of course, I have to kill. I just like giving them stuff just in case I ever need them, but I rarely do. Where'd the boots go? Did I give them the wrong person? Where did the boots go? Where did the boots go? Very upsetting. Where did try closing this and then opening it. Let's close everything. Open it again. Still no boots. Nope. Well, I guess you can take these then. 'Cause I guess they're better than no boots. She can restore. Oh, those might not be better than no boots. So let's send these back here. Huh. I have no idea where those boots went. That is upsetting to me. But anyways, what can we get rid of here? Wait, what are those? Spider step boots. Ah, yeah, we'll give those to her. Those look alright. Anyways, back to what can we get rid of here? Not this one, this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Jeez. Okay, let's get rid of this, and we need the friend finder. We need the sentient amulet. We don't need the moon lantern. We don't need paladin oaths. I'm not gonna read it anyway. Scroll of evidence? No, not anymore. Not that. Iron flask? Oh, we'll hold on to that. Hidebound journal? I don't think we need. Rancid note. Paper. Soap bar we need. Definitely need. 100%. Scratch's ball we need. Shipment orders? I don't think we need. Lump's warhorn. We killed Lump if I remember right. Great Forge Forge. That's done. Murkon story. I don't even remember who Murkon is. Memory shard. Spider's lyre. We're done with that. Broken moon lantern. That's Highcliff's blueprints. Goblin drawing. This is what we got left after all that. This goes in her arrows. This goes in her arrows. This is all foodie foods that go in curry here. It's... Alright. Anybody want to talk to me? Name Aelin, Isabel. Nobody down here wants to talk to me. Shadowheart? I'm surprised Shadowheart. Oh wait, maybe I have to go. Let's go end the deck. Yes. Shadowheart still doesn't want to talk to me. That really surprises me. Okay, let's go see what Aelin has to say. Maybe this is what triggers is talking to Aelin, not Shadowheart.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You tethered to 2 others, someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation. Close your mind. This is for her alone. Let's open our mind to that sensation. If she wants to, she's asking. So.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help. Perhaps this isn't a good idea. We've got other concerns. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night, I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell. Careful, isn't that the thing that's supposed to be able to kill you? And observe silently. We're going to observe silently.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
I received Selûne's Spear of Night. That is versatile, and that is badass. You gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters. Weapon enchantment +3. Moonbeam and Moon Mote. So that is her new. That is her new. Yeah. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Yeah. Now she's got a magical stabby thing. Alright. Now who do we... Anybody want to talk to me? Hello? 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 No.
Here we go.
Actually, no, not yet. Let's go talk to her. See if she has anything to say.
Why, hello, lover.
Ooh.
That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
I want want to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Oh, may I have a kiss? How are you? How are you faring? Admit it, you've never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Oh. Okay, let's go back. I'll select 40. Oh, now she has something to say. Oh, I wonder.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
There's some terrible noises in the background. I don't know what the animals are, but whatever you must do, I will be by your side. Dare I suggest Shar may have had her reasons? No, you dare not suggest that. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself. You have a lot on your mind, but we have to stay focused. The absolute is still a threat. Whatever you do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Do whatever you need to.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation.
Aww.
Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
She called me attractive. Leap. Hey, talk it. No talk it. Okay, leap. You are. That's okay. And then I have jump, and he. Oh wait, no, he is. Alright, and this thing acted up. Yes, okay. Now he has. In our ally, Cambion. Alright, so he's got a homie now. 82 hit points. That's alright, that's not bad. I should have done that before I cast aid. That should get him aid too. Right, well, the next time. Okay, let's go Moonrise, and we're gonna head up and out. And we're... Okay, and now we are going... Oh. Now we're gonna start heading towards Act 3. And we are not going to be cleansing. We're not going to be cleansing this area because we didn't do that before. I got all excited and wanted to go through the Gauntlet of Shar and do all that, and
the road
yeah.
to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with the noises that thing makes. That's ridiculous. Very upsetting.
The shadow curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it had we tried.
We could have. I was going to try, but I put it off. I'm the worst.
Looks like an army marched through here. Huh, I'll give it a shot.
You're about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure you tie up any loose ends before advancing.
Ketheric is defeated. The path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to
Oh, he is coming with
Halsin's.
us. Okay. Mm. That's sad. Very sad. I think we still got some cutscenes to go through here. And a big surprise reveal, if I remember correctly, so.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wyrm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
I hate that they haul me up here for the cutscene and I have to go trucking back down by myself. On top of everybody else. What if that's all, one of my major grapes? Grapes. Grapes? No, I want grapes. Son of a bitch. Yeah, they didn't even take a long rest. Forgot that They forced a long rest here. Well, I was expecting one more fight before we left Act 2, but we didn't get that. Why do I have a feeling someone's going to want to talk to me? Yep. Is it a Starian? It's going to be a Starian, isn't it? Let's go now. See who wants to talk to her. Oh, it's Gale. It's not a Starian. Alright, well, what do you want, Gale? Oh, the crown, probably.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
You seem in a good mood. I thought you might be more subdued after coming close to blowing up. He didn't really come close, but, you don't miss the shadow-cursed lands, then.
Hardly. I'm more than glad to leave that place behind. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
I did try a romance Gale run one time, and even during the whole romance run, he still was the most excited about books. Which, you know, whatever. Gale kind of sucks. Shadowheart's trying to get into the thing again. Go to bed.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
All I want is to be free of this parasite. I will do what is necessary to make that happen. I will succeed where the chosen has failed. Where the chosen will fail, I will dominate the world. The moment comes, I'll do what feels right. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. That one. I will free everyone of this evil.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is
need your help.
Here we go.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Oh no, these brains, they're on our side. What's up with that? Mm. No, not yet. Let's just do a single. And we smash. Yeah, we smash again. Oh, so crap. Right, well, we're not gonna X this one. Blast like it ain't no thing. Very well done, William. Goodness. That was unexpected. Okay, let's go. Let's, hold on. Let's unlock this. Let's get this over. Let's do this, and then this, and then this. Okay. Now we'll do that, and then there we go. Now.
It's over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
We're coming. Oh wait, wait, no. Let's get him. Yeah, mage armor up. No, yeah, mage armor. Let's get his Cambion out. Let's make sure. Okay, so we got the Cambion. Cambion out. Cambion has 82 hit points, and Shadowheart throws up aid. 97, so yes, it does affect the Cambion as well, and that gives it more hit points than anybody else. Right. Okay.
It's not over.
Oh man, there's shit going on down there. I mean, invalid target. Just jump. Uh-oh.
The skull. Come to the skull.
There we go.
is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
What do you need me to do? Leave the Githyanki alone. Prove to me that you are who you say. Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
How do I help?
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
Do it now! Do it now!
We can turn.
Get to the chopper! Do a terrible Arnold impressionation. Goodness. Is everybody down here? Yep. You Muppets. Oh, there. Yeah. I thought I turned Hellish Rebuke off. I guess not. I did not care for that. Big jump. And come on, let's just do a dash. Get up here where we can be useful. Ish. Holy crap. Well, at least it wasn't on me. Are you serious? How is there not? Dude, you gotta fly over there. You've got you. Okay, bye. Urgh.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Yeah, okay. Astral Gravity, they don't have Long Strider. I read the wrong thing. That's why it's taking so long. I should have. I didn't. My fault. It's on me. But that's where we're at. Does he run like this? Is he all running holding his sword behind him? Oh, William. Why are you so you? What a bitch. Are you serious? A miss and a critical miss? Ugh. What does this do? These are not Celestials, Fiends, or Undeads, are they? Humanoid, no. 44%. Monks are 44% with advantage. Hey! Oh, that was 40 straight damage. Ow. Reroll. Oof. Dominated. Yay. Let's get that's right, we still can do this super giant jump. Sorry, Will. Okay, we're gonna hex with the dex. And then blast away. 40%. Lucky. Lucky. Look at that. Maybe luck was a good pick for him. Alright, here we got now. We got this guy. Let's jump up here. Deal with this guy. Jump! And... smite. And... smite. We're good. Didn't kill him, took all the way down to 3, so that's alright. Oh! Oh, Will's not gonna make it. Oh! Nope, nope, Will didn't make it. One hit point. Look out, Will. Oh, he's not dominating anymore. Oh, not Shadowheart! Whoa. Hold person? That's so crap. All the critical hits now with hold person. Yankees are sons of bitches. Well then do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Oh, he's got this guy who's still enthralled. Oh, Karlach was too close. Oh, that was totally on me. Oh. Now Will's gonna blast me out of the light. Yep. Oh. Don't you haha. Oh. There we go. Oh. We're trying. Heck, we're here to help. Try not to get wrecked yourself. Just use a potion. What do we got here? 25%. Let's not do that. 30%. That's not much better. Let's just do a heal. Why does she not heal? Why'd she not heal? Or did she heal? She was just that beat up. There we go, squirrely little fucker.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I ask again, who are you? I'm going to need a name this time. Tell me everything? I prefer the other version of you. I prefer the other version of you. I don't think I've ever said that. Let's try that.
You grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony. Did you have to eat criminals' brains? So you're going to tell me what this battle was about? How did you end up here? That Githyanki in the sphere, who is he? Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
The Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Blackith? Were you imprisoned here too? How did Gortash and the other Chosen find out about the Astral Prism? Let's go with that one.
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Blackith?
I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead, but as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
We're like in other ways too. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. I'm nothing like you. I'm no illithid and never will be. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I don't like what you're implying. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If If you let me, I can evolve you.
What would that entail? Do it. I'd like to evolve. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well, the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Yeah, that's gonna be a no.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain. But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Oh, I don't think anybody really has anything on them. I don't think anybody has anything on them. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Back to the material plane. Because I am a material girl. Oh, look, they're all dead. I didn't do that. I'm going back to bed. Screw this. Alright, and Shadowheart. Lae'zel. Alright, let's see what Lae'zel has to say. I'm curious about this one. I don't know how this is gonna go. See what Lae'zel has to say first. I know what Shadowheart's gonna say.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. The tainted blood of the mother. The traitor prince, the Laxarai.
Orpheus is a traitor? What did he do?
He sought Vlaakith's head in a Geich ploy for her throne.
Oh.
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's renegade spawn. A Geich thrall who would return us to our slavers. He convinced his own mother's honor guard to join a coup against Vlaakith I. He would have fed our empire to the Illithids had he succeeded. It was Ketheric Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the traitor's with us, controlled by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would hand Vlaakith's dominion to his Geich masters. The astral plane would be first to fall. The others would soon follow.
And what happens now?
We find a way to enter the prism and slay Orpheus. He is a Geich puppet cloaked in Githyanki's skin, and the most powerful mind master known to the people. One word from his scheming lips and the people would doubt. 2 words and they would rage. 3 words and they would bow to the false prince. The Githyanki would be slaves once more, and one by one, the planes would fall to the gate.
I don't want to talk about that right now. Alright, so she believes in Vlaakith and thinks that Orpheus is bad news. That's interesting. Alright, Shadowheart.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Come on, let's leave. This is a little bit more obvious what's going on here. Come on.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
Finally got rid of the bangs. Yay. Alright.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
And, yeah. That's enough of all that. So, we're going to call it there. That is the end of Act 2. That is either the end of Act 2 or like the beginning of Act 3. I'm not quite sure where exactly the cutoff is, but, yes, we are done with Act 2 either way. And we will be digging into Act 3 next. So we won't have a stream on Tuesday because I have an appointment Tuesday afternoon, or Wednesday of next week. So there won't be a stream on Wednesday next week because I have an appointment. And I'll have to see how Friday goes, whether I'm going to stream or not. I'm not sure what's going on Friday. I haven't made my mind up yet. But next time we stream, if it's either next Friday or the following week, one or the other, we'll be getting into Act 3. And, yeah, pretty excited about all that. And, anyways, for right now, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're having better weather than I am. If you're not having better weather, be safe out there. And, I'll see you next time. All right, thanks. Bye!